Moaning. I don't know about you, but my energy levels are way down. Not helped by this lovely constant weather every day. So God, if you're listening, please bring some nice sunshine back. But yes, so many of us find ourselves on here ranting away because we feel like we don't know what else to do. Because every day we're opening curtains to a country that we no longer recognize. And it's like we've been picked up and put in a new country and we're like, where am I? What place is this? I don't know anyone, and nothing makes sense. And I think every day we keep hoping to open those curtains and to be back in a time where we recognize this place as Britain. And the Great Britain that was fun and positive and upbeat and often a leader and in education and healthcare and engineering and industry and architecture and law and blah, 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 blah. You know, we were once really respected. But right now the UK is going to hell in a handcart at such a rapid rate. And bog standard people like me are just crying out because we're like, someone please stop this travesty and turn this chaos around, please. And the problem is, most people would normally turn to their government in times of dire straits. But right now we have a government that seems to want this chaos, right? And I have, gone on about so many times. There's a few things that are repeatedly, everything that's going wrong goes back to. So whether you've got the woke, that's kind of teaching our kids and younger generations to be quite thin-skinned, anxious, don't like their own history, country, their own flag, or talked about toxic masculinity, talks about genders all the time, all this really divisive, regressive, negative, weak rhetoric, which is maddening. And it's affecting our culture extremely negatively and causing real division. And as I said, weakness and intolerance and a weak mindset. And you've then got net zero, which is affecting the way we're living at the minute. And you're getting hamstrung on a daily basis. And the cost of living is rocketing because of it. Those things are maddening. And they get you really frustrated. But it's the other thing that I feel is more urgent and more sinister in the kind of creep of this culture of real hard-lined communism, and alongside that the growing feel of unease around Islamist terrorism. And those things together have brought many other countries in history to their knees, and that is where I feel the UK is going. And yet we have a government right now that, to me, seems to be doing nothing about it, or perhaps even is enabling and appeasing that destructive goal. So what do we do, normal people, other than ranting on here, speaking to your MP who sends you a quick email? We are always asking Trumpy or America, please come help the UK, waving our SOS flags. But again, is that falling on deaf ears? We have people like the UAE and other countries all out going, so what are you doing, UK? Wake up, get a grip, sort out your mess. And yet every day this government, more than any government in British history, is digging the hole deeper. So yeah, we continue to shout. As I said, the woke and the net zero and everything else is maddening and frustrating. But it's the other stuff that is the more sinister cloak that you feel is starting to, I feel like I'm in a room with the water rising and you're kind of gasping for air at that last little bit. We all just want to open up those curtains again and go, here we are, Great Britain. I recognise this place. I love this place. This is great fun. A place that we all muck in and have a laugh and cohesive and have really thick-skinned attitude and really naughty, cheeky humour, and we love our sports. We love our pubs, we love our dogs, we love our history, you know, blah, blah, blah. We all just want to recognise the place we're living in again. But in order for that to happen, we need real change, and really fast change. And we really, really need help. Who from? I don't know. Perhaps from ourselves. So we all, even I feel completely useless, just need to just speak out, speak to the lady at the checkout, speak to your friends. All of us just start saying that the UK really needs help, and enough is enough.